Leon, good to go, Jamie? Okay. Maybe just a thought on your goalie first here, Leon. I think you had 30-some saves last game, another 40-something tonight. Just how good he's been for you.
Yeah, he's been amazing. Obviously, the last couple of years, he's been great for us. So he showed that again tonight. So he's our backbone back there, and so obviously it gives you a lot of confidence to have him back.
We asked you a few days ago how
I knew it was coming. That question had to come, eh? If you watch the replay, though, it was a little fluffy. It came off nice, but it was fluffing.
So you don't think he picked that? That a little lucky?
No. Well, I mean, no, it's a nice shot. I'll give him that. Very nice shot. Good for him.
Maybe a thought on, and it'll be a little awkward because he's sitting next to you, but, you know, Jesse brings it again, another solid game and a couple in a row.
Yes, me?
No, me.
No, I'm asking.
I know. No, I mean, he's getting better every day. Like I said a few days ago, you know, he's started to play against big bodies, skates like the wind, shoots the puck well, and his confidence is coming more and more. So it's fun to be a part of. Fun to play with him. Anytime, buddy.
Leon, you said earlier in camp here that you thought this was the deepest the team's been. Now that you're watching them come over the board, sort of first line, second line, third line, are you seeing, you know, what are you seeing? Are you seeing anything maybe that you didn't see, have you not seen before?
I have a hard time understanding you, sorry, but can you say that again, maybe?
Yeah, sorry. You talked earlier about how there's more depth on this team than there's been before. And now that you've watched the club for a couple of games, and you know, you got structure, you got a first line, you got a second line, you got a third line that plays the way a third line plays. What have you seen with this depth, and how's it worked so far?
Yeah, I mean, I think tonight was the perfect example. You have, you know, the power play stepping up, a third line getting a goal. And I think the third period was the perfect example where, you know, we just kind of rolled them over and over, kept it very simple. And if you have depth like that, it gives you different options, and it's hard to beat.
Is that your fan club out there, Jesse?
Yeah, I heard something. Yeah. That's good. That's nice.
Jesse, you know, two goals in 2 games for you. How is the start of the season? How have you felt the start of the season has gone for yourself?
Yeah, I think I am just working, try to work hard, and there are a couple chances go in or out, and I think a couple good shots, and that's it. Yeah.
You enjoy scoring goals, don't you?
Yeah, it's pretty fun now. Fans there, the loud is like big, and yeah, I have to enjoy. You never know when the fans not there again.
Leon, there was a lot of talk this morning about maybe the temperature kind of dropping in the Battle of Alberta, just, you know, no fans last year, all that type of thing. Did you think we saw kind of the resurgence of it, so to speak, tonight with or everything going on in the first period?
Yeah, I mean, these games are always fun. It's always fun to be a part of, especially against Calgary. Obviously, these guys, the fans, they make it a lot better, a lot more intense. So, yeah, it's great. It's a big win for us. It's nice to go 2-0 to start the season. Obviously, we just have to keep it going.
And did you guys, either one of you, did you see the play with Anderson and Yamamoto? Did you see a headbutt there on his part?
On whose part, sorry?
On Anderson towards Yamamoto?
I don't know, probably, but whatever.
Did it seem like Anderson was trying to pick on the smallest guy in the league?
Whatever. Doesn't bother Yamo, I can tell you that much.
Okay. Jesse, they didn't seem to like you around the net very much either in the first period. Captain.
Yeah, I tried to be there, and actually, I did the penalty. I don't know, was that penalty or no, but yeah, I tried to be there and be strong there, and yeah.
So you didn't think that was a penalty? The goalie tended to hold that one a little?
I don't know, hard to say, but I touched the goaltender, and yeah, I don't know what the rules are like.
Okay, thank you.
Jesse, do you think that Leon or Connor has a better one-timer?
Who has better?
Who has a better one-timer, Leon or Connor?
Say the right thing.
Connor, no. I think still Leo have, but Connor is coming. It's coming.
It's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Thank you.
Good to go, Jamie? So, Connor, Leon felt that puck was still a little bit fluffy coming off your stick there. Just your thoughts?
Yeah, I think it rolled a little bit, but it was a nice pass from Doc and just tried to get good wood on it.
Something that you were working on, I guess. Have you scored a goal, like, as a one-timer from that spot, something that you can remember doing before, or is that...
I've probably never scored a goal from there and like that. Just like a straight one-timer like that. But yeah, I definitely worked at it, and it was a nice pass from Doc and just tried to get it there.
Mike Smith, back-to-back games where he's 30-some saves last game, 40 tonight. How much has that meant through 2 games?
Yeah, he's been amazing. I mean, he's obviously... he's come back and he's picked up right where he left off. He's an ageless wonder, so he was unbelievable again tonight.
Warren, I wonder how what you make of your first experience in the Battle of Alberta, playing in the Canadian market, the crowd going wild, the intensity as high as it was.
Yeah, I love it. You can see outside here. This is crazy. This is passion, and it's pretty exciting to be out there and play in front of loud fans, and it was a lot of fun.
I guess, going into the game tonight, there were a lot of the guys earlier this morning talking about how, I guess, the temperature of the Battle of Alberta maybe had dropped a little bit with no fans and all that. Did you kind of sense, later in the first period especially, that it had ratcheted back up a little?
Yeah, you kind of felt like that's what was going to happen. Playing these guys 10 times last year with no fans, it got a little stale. But, the passion back in the building, the fans, being as excited as they were, you're going to see that go back up. And I thought our boys did a good job responding, and obviously a good win for us.
Did either of you see that play with Anderson and Yamamoto? Did you see a headbutt there, maybe?
I didn't really see it.
Warren, your line with Cassian and Ryan, you got the boys on the board first. Is that exactly the way you wanted to see this game go, your line?
Yeah, for sure. I thought we played north and played hard, and just trying to create energy for the team, and I thought we had a good game.
Connor, we're 2 games into the season, and there's like 300 people gathered out there screaming and yelling for MVPs and Stanley Cups and things like that. I guess what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, Oiler fans are some of the passionate fans around, and we definitely miss them a lot. And they're excited to be back. We're excited to have them back, and for them to be showing some emotion like that, it's exciting for us. We're just continue to work hard each and every day and try to make them proud.
This team's clearly deeper than it's been. What are your thoughts on, now that you've watched the lines roll out for a couple games here, as Dave Tippett would say, sort of the rhythm of the lines as they come over the boards, different guys, different roles. What are your thoughts on how it's fit together here?
Yeah, I mean, I think the addition of Rhino and Fogues has really helped a lot. That whole line has been so good for us. Obviously, chipping in with a huge goal tonight and just building momentum for us throughout the night. And even that fourth line, they're solid for us. So I've liked how it's gone. I haven't liked how kind of penalties have thrown us out of rhythm. But when we get a chance to roll them over, it gets pretty good. Okay. Thanks.
I was just going to ask that, Dave. Did it seem more like the Battle of Alberta again with the fans, with the kind of intensity that you saw tonight?
Just way more emotion in the game. Emotion from the players, the fans, just the atmosphere in the building. It's a way better experience for everybody.
How would you describe maybe the last 5-6 minutes of that first period? It seemed like things got pretty hairy and hectic.
It's just a good hockey game. I like emotion in the game, right? I don't think we have enough emotion in the game, so a little emotion, a little hard. Saturday night, a couple rivals. What's not to like about that?
Your captain had another amazing game. Your whole first line. What would you say about their performance tonight?
Calgary's a desperate team. They're coming in here. They're going to play desperate. They played really hard. They threw a lot of pucks at the net, made us defend, made us compete hard, and there was ebbs and flows in the game. We capitalized on a couple power plays, which kind of pushed the game along for us, but they didn't quit. I thought, they got it to 3-2. They were actually, in the second period, they were pushing pretty good. Hyman had a breakaway, and then all of a sudden comes back the other way. They get one, and so it's kind of ebbs and flows like that, but I thought after Jesse's goal, we really played well. We kind of locked it down, didn't get much after that, so it was, it's a hard game. You got to give the other team some credit, but I thought our guys hung in there and we found a way to win.
As you kind of alluded to, Jesse's goal being very important for you guys. He scored in both games now. What have you kind of seen from him in the first two games? He just seems like a lot more confident.
Well, he just feels like he belongs. He feels like he belongs in the league. He feels like he could be a good player in the league. And, he's ever since the start of camp last year, he started building himself to be a good NHL player, and his confidence continues to grow, and his game continues to grow, and he's playing in a lot of situations, playing with those big guys, and he puts a lot of work in the game, and his skill set is really strong. He can shoot the puck well, and which you've seen tonight.
Dave, you didn't get Jesse on the ice much in the second period because of all the penalties, but he came back in the third period and scored the goal, obviously, and then set up Connor for the fifth one. Was there too many penalties to get some of the people on the ice?
Well, that's just the way it happens when there's you got people, especially when we're not getting a lot of power plays. It seems like we're killing, so you're taking the rhythm out, and you're always coming out of kills. You're always trying to find the rhythm of getting people going again. And that's a challenge. But Jesse, Jesse, for the most part, he stayed with Connor and Leon, and then on the power play, him and Hyman kind of switch up a little bit.
How did you see the play with Anderson and Yamamoto? Did you see a headbutt?
I'm sure the league will look at it. I looked at it. To me, it's a headbutt, but the league will look at it. Is what it is.
And Fogel's play, what did you think of?
Really strong. The line was really good. Fogel's been good in both games. Both games. Big, hard player to play against around the front of the net. Really roots around in there. And in a game like this tonight, he's a good player.
Thank you.
Dave, what'd you make of the one-timer from Connor in that spot there that he's been working on?
It's funny. As soon as it happened, I knew as soon as it went in, the players are so happy for him. They're laughing. It just, just because you guys have brought it up in the last week or whatever. So it's out there that we're looking for results now, and he got results. So it was a light moment, put it that way.
With Mike Smith, 30-some saves last game, another 40 here tonight. Has he been as steady a player as you've had so far?
Really steady. Tonight was, like I say, just lots of pucks being thrown at the net from all over the place. I'll be interested to see what the actual scoring chances are in the game, but they threw a lot of pucks there. They just chip a lot of pucks there, and Schmitty was steady. He just hung in there and stopped the ones he needed to.
Jesse's hanging around the net a lot, causing a lot of commotion. You could tell it was already getting on Calgary's nerves. They were, getting a little bit tired of it. Is this something that you guys have kind of urged him to do, or is it something that he's kind of discovered and comes naturally.
We've urged him to do it, but he's doing it willingly. That's a big man hanging around in front of there, you know, like he's a hard guy to move, and he's got that big tripod going, and he's a hard guy to move. So, I mean, he likes to go there. He knows that if he goes there, he can find some pucks around there and score some goals. And if you see him, when he scores a goal, he looks like the happiest guy in the world, right? And so why not go there more and score some more?
You've got this second and third wave now that you can throw over the boards that you never had in the past. Just what's the value of that, especially in a game like this where you kind of need that sort of depth?
Well, I thought, you know, as the third period got going there, we got up by 2, and then I went with the 3 lines, and there was a flow and a rhythm to our game that everybody was on the same page, and that's nothing against the other line that wasn't playing much, but you just get into that rhythm. Like you say, we got 3 lines that are just going hard and playing a similar style. And it doesn't matter who the players are, and you know, you can do that. You can look like a pretty good team. All right, thanks, guys.
Wednesday night, and Bob, that shootout win was the first since these two teams played a shootout at Rogers Place last year, or what was it, almost 2 years ago now. That was 4 days before
David
the
Riddick
total, Billy, and of course David Riddick's stick throw.
And they got right in his grill after they got 2 quick ones that night.
Looking for McDavid. Nugent Hopkins tripped up by Dylan Dubé, who broke out of the pack with a puck and then sifted ahead for Mangiapane. A breakaway and a save made by Mike Smith. Calgary on a wrist, 23 goals in 30 games. Up the right-hand side, Cassian. Vancouver is his next most victimized opponent, and he's only got 16 against them. Fogle turns, fires, score! On the rebound, Derek Ryan against his former team. Able to bury it. Fogle the helper. Oilers 1, Flames nothing.
Edmonton Oilers acquired Warren Fogle and signed Zach Hyman because they felt like they needed to do a better job with net drives, getting pucks to the net, putting pucks to the net, scoring off in short cycles. And a reverse pivot by Fogle, he whips it to the net, and Ryan finds a piece of the puck. As Fogle ended up firing it up high, and Derek Ryan, one of the 2 players from Spokane in the NHL, born there. Connor Yamamoto's another. Tyler Johnson, 2 of the 3 have played for the Oilers. Bats at home 1-0.
Pass, turned it over. McDavid to Yamamoto, quick shot, save Markstrom, and then the rebound tucked back underneath, and that was dangerous because Markstrom was engaged, and now we got a bit of a fight here. Yamamoto and Anderson going at it, and Anderson lands 3 quick right hands while Yamamoto is tied up. Will make his season debut in that one. Nurse, Draisaitl. McDavid as the power play returns. Draisaitl bobbled briefly, got it back to Puljujarvi over to McDavid. Quick shot, score! A redirection right on the tape of Connor McDavid, and he does what he always seems to do against Calgary. Bury it. 2-0 Edmonton. McDavid's first of the year.
And it's a power play marker. Edmonton had just gotten the extra man on the ice. Puljujarvi raced in. He's going to get an assist. Perfect deflection goes right to Connor McDavid. And Edmonton got a fortuitous bounce, kicked right to him, and McDavid rips one up and over a prone Markstrom. 2-0 Oilers. And now you wonder how this game goes here in the next 2 minutes and 30 seconds of the opening period.
What do you mean?
Well, is Calgary going to ratchet it up, physicality, and try
Cassian walks in with a shot redirected wide of Jacob Markstrom, and then a big hit by Cassian. He ran right through Sean Monahan. That's twice that Monahan has been hit hard. Calgary not with a captain this year. They've got 4 alternates. A blast by Bouchard, and now Zadorov is cross-checking away on Zach Cassian and trying to jackknife him into the Calgary bench. Cuckoo goes over and answers for Cassian. He's trying to get it. Lost the handle. He was surprised to see Cassian in the passing lane, then threw it down low. A backhander to save made by Smith. Denying Matthew Tkachuk. Favorite players, Yuri Lettinen. Great in wall battles, and it's not always using the body. Here's Derek Ryan driving down the right-hand side, heading for the net, 3-on-2. Short-handed, Bouchard, beautiful move, backhander denied. Markstrom
Don't think
comes
he
up.
got that as high as he wanted
On the finish against Markstrom. I think there was some room over the right shoulder.
Yeah, no question. He's trying to elevate the puck up and over him. And give Markstrom credit. He stayed with it. Derek Ryan creating, hit the trailer.
Harris will walk the line. 16 goals a year ago, second only to Jacob Chychrun in the league. Cross ice, one-timer score! Powered home by the captain, Connor McDavid. He's got 2 tonight. And this power play goal extends Edmonton's lead to 3-0. There's the one-timer we've heard throughout camp being worked on by the game's best player, rounding out the rough edges in his game. And from just above Draisaitl's favorite spot, above that right face-off dot, McDavid unloads.
What did Chris Knobloch, who was Connor's head coach, the year the Oilers drafted him, first overall, say to you and me, Jack? We're down in Fort Lauderdale, and he said, Bob and Jack.
All over it, the way Dave Tippett would have been. Here's Puljujarvi up the right-hand side. Did not get it out. Anderson right circle. Wrist shot, saves Smith. Kind of fought that one off and was able to control the rebound again with 12:13 on the clock here in the second period. Smith. Here's Goodbranson. Off a feed from Monahan. Crowd of 17,000 plus on its feet. Mangiapane curls in front of the net. Only to have it stripped away by Cassian. Went for the big hit on Valimaki. Missed. Shot redirected. Backhander score. And it's Mangiapane who does so much damage right in and around the net. Flipping in a backhand.
No question. They won a board battle. Real nice reverse pivot off the wall. Long-range bomber. And Valimaki, a player that Brad Treliving has invested a lot of time. He's had a couple knee injuries. He made the play to the front of the net. And then Mangiapane. Powerplay's got 2 power play goals. Edmonton 2 for 4.
Off the draw. Here's a reach by Hyman. He's by Anderson. Hanifin trying to get back. Hyman to the net. Backhander denied. And the goal, looking for Zach Cassian, taken away with 6 minutes to go in the second. Here's Backlund, lead pass. Mangiapane heading for the net. Beautiful play made by Evan Bouchard. Came over from the back. Not out. Anderson, Gaudreau, one touch to cross, deflected high in the air. Grabbed by Monahan. Anderson will send it down low. A hard rim. Tkachuk, one-timer score. Lindholm buries it. Power play goal, Flames, and they're within 3-2. And Elias Lindholm picks up his first of the year and 19th in 29 career games against Edmonton. We told you, he's the guy to watch head-to-head in the Battle of Alberta.
Tkachuk made a great play. I mean, he absolutely made a terrific short side pass. Bang-bang play, and Lindholm went high blocker on
Can
Mike
force
Smith.
an eventual shootout. Up 3-0 midway through this game. And Calgary has fought back to within 3-2. Anderson will get credit for the second assist. Here's Puljujarvi breaking free, scoring! Right circle off the rush. He blistered it past Jacob Markstrom's blocker. And the Oilers regain a 2-goal lead on Puljujarvi's second in as many games.
What a pass by Cody Ceci. Threads the needle right through the seam. And Puljujarvi was going. And he reps one home. And the ongoing maturation of Jesse Puljujarvi, who last year became a very good complementary player. Now he's an impact player.
Puljujarvi loves facing the Flames. That's his 8th career goal in 19 games against the Flames. Great read on a pass intended for Dubé, broken up. Draisaitl led for Puljujarvi. Scott McDavid, the empty net. McDavid, a backhand tuck, and it's in for a hat trick. Connor McDavid puts away an Oiler win in the Battle of Alberta. 5-2 Edmonton, and 3 goals for the Oiler captain.
Oh, what a great play by Puljujarvi as well, Larry. That time you wanted him to defer. He just put it in the open ice, and if anybody's going to go get it, it's going to be Connor McDavid with his 10th career regular season hat trick.
And 11th total. Time 18:23. And Bob described it perfectly. When you've got a thoroughbred like Connor McDavid, you're going to bet on him to win the race every time. And Mike Smith, with a couple of double-fisted arm pumps, knows that victory is secure with 1:37 to go, and the lids. Final pass back to Bouchard, and the Oiler D want to skate out the remaining time. And now the crowd of 17,745 will bring you home. Extinguished the Flames to go 2-0 for the 3rd time in 6 years, while Calgary now has lost 12 straight season openers an NHL record and has dropped